From 1958 to 1984, the city of Nashville played host to the biggest names in NASCAR. As Fairgrounds Speedway was a staple of the annual Cup Series calendar, none of Richard Petty's 200 career victories came in Nashville's 42 Cup events, while all-time track win record holder Darrell Waltrip scored 8 of his 67 career fairground victories at Cup level. Tonight, Nashville Fairgrounds holds the preseason clash for the Slingshot Mini Stock Series here on the Overdrive Automotive Media YouTube channel. My name is Cam Gillens, and I'll take you along for the ride for tonight's action. It's going to be very interesting as it's come to in the actual practice and everything. This track, I have never seen it before. We've gone through to this. Very short, very flat. It's going to be very, very interesting. Very close quarters. So we're going to get started with coverage of final moments of practice and going straight into qualifying. As on screen, we got the 52 of Johnny Rapp. This is a very, very tight quarters track. So you see right there as Johnny go ahead and pops the wall right there. It's very, very interesting as he goes. As he tries to get down in the center of the corner and pulls all the way back out. We'll go on board with the 58 of Justin Wilson, as he's right now the fastest in our pre-qualifying practice. Oh, he's 69 of Larry Polling gets a little out of shape right there. We'll go up the street a little bit to our battle between 35 of Jacob Nickerson, last season's champion. Right there next is the 18 of Nathan Gentry. Nathan just went to second up the board. Practice as he just pops the wall a little bit. Back to our leader practice as he comes up on Jacob. Looks like we're about getting ready for our single lap qualifying. Look up our 7, Paul Hahn. There's about 12 seconds until we get into qualifying. As it looks like the 58 of Justin Wilson's trying to get on the top end of him. A little bit of a tank slap right there, and they're set in the corner. This reminds me a lot of the Legend car. The way, especially there at Charlotte, the Legend cars, how they, just the way it races, you have to get them pretty much into breaking the flat corners, so it's going to be very, very interesting tonight. As we're going to get on board with our first qualifier is the 60 of Steve Est. He's been a long stay with the series last pretty much since I've been bored of it. It's been getting better. It seems like every race. Another one of them is the 69 of Larry Pauling. Looks like Steve goes a second of the board, and looks like on top of the board as of right now is the 35 of Jacob Nickerson. We're back on board with Paul Hahn here. Looks like he's gone up to third with a time of 16.472. We go back on board with Steve here. He looks like he's going to do a couple more extra practice laps before we get on. We're going aboard with the 18 of Nathan Gentry. It's about halfway in qualifying. We're actually going to go on board with him as he comes out, as you can see what I was talking about. As he goes the corner, try not to slide the brakes as it's coming out. Looks like with about 2 minutes to go, looks like we about have all of our drivers taking the time. Looks like I'll go back on board with Steve. It looks like he's doing a little. Let's practice a little bit more. Because we got a minute and a half to go. See if we get our last racer of the 83 of John Paul Arsenault. See if he's going to take a time. But these mini stalkers, they're gonna be really itching to get some action on tonight. It's like they were really excited to see that it was the short course here at the fairgrounds. There's gonna be some real side by side action. Probably a lot of tank slapping and probably a lot of door slamming. It's very tight corners around these corners. I know at 35 Jacob Nickerson was talking about earlier about it was going to be very, very hard to pass. So we might see pretty much the stationary bump and run to get any passing done through here. So looks like we're about 5 seconds into getting into our heat race. All right. Right. Go on and show our results from qualifying. So like I said, you got Justin Wilson took the pole from qualifying, followed by the 52 of Johnny Rapp. The 18 of Nathan Gentry in third. 35 of Jacob Nickerson starting fourth. 60 of Steve Vest starting fifth. 7 of Paul Hahn starting sixth. 69 of Larry Pauling starting seventh. And it looks like round out our field here in heat race is going to be the 83 of John Paul Arsenault. So these two are, it's going to be interesting to see what these two can do. Who's going to get the top coming out of the first corner between Justin and Johnny here. As we're about to go green. As we get the green flag, it looks like 58, Justin Wilson gets the jump. This is there on the inside. Bye-bye, Johnny gets on it. Falls back in second. It's like the 18 of Nathan Gentry is just hounding Johnny up there for second. As we're getting the string of single file through the field. Looks like Jacob there gets a little tight and gets door slams. Looks like back up with Jacob. Looks like we got a battle between the 83 of John Paul Arsenault and Larry Pauling. Looks like Larry comes out on top as it right there. Go back up front. Looks like Justin's pulling away from Johnny here. Oh, it looks like the 35 of Jacob Nickerson just tapped the wall. As he's trying to hunt down Nathan here. We'll go back and look at, looks like Larry pulled out of John Paul. Go back up front. Looks like Justin's starting to pull away Johnny enough to almost catch the back of the field. Looks like that battle between Nathan and Jacob heated up, and it looks like Jacob got past. With 3 laps to go here in the heat. Looks like it got really tight right there. Nathan's trying to come back at him. On board with Nathan here. There's a checkered flag. 58 of Justin Wilson takes home the heat race for tonight. Followed by the 52 of Johnny Rapp. The 35 Jacob Nickerson. Looks like they're having a little bit of fun. Alright. So yeah, it's 58 Justin Wilson, followed by the 52 of Johnny Rapp, 35 of Jacob Nickerson, the 18 of Nathan Gentry, 7 of Paul Hahn, 69 of Larry Pauling, the 83 of John Paul Arsenault, and the 60 of Steve S. Brown are field for our heat race tonight. That will be our starting lineup for tonight's feature. Alright, we're going to go ahead and pull Jacob up here. See how that first heat race was. Jacob, it's Cam in the booth. You got me?
I got you loud and clear.
Looks like that got really, really tight right there. How'd it go for you?
Yes. It was an interesting time. I was chasing Nathan. I just couldn't get to him. And I figured, I know I wasn't going to, but I was gonna. I didn't say what I said to myself. I wasn't going to, but I said I'm gonna try second. And once I started shifting second, I immediately started catching him and got around him. So I was like, well, I guess when you're chasing somebody, you need second gear. But I don't trust myself to shift for 50 laps.
Yeah, it's almost like trying 4 cylinders and passing someone on the freeway. You kind of have to downshift to get the momentum going up.
Oh yeah.
So I see you door slam the wall once or twice trying to catch Nathan there.
Oh yeah. If you overblow the corner just a little bit, she goes flying.
Alright, looks like we got about 57 seconds left in the warm up. We'll talk to you a little bit later.
Yeah, see you then.
Okay. That was our 35 of our in-race reporter, Jacob Nickerson there. Alright. We're gonna go on track and take a look at some of these drivers that are trying to finish up and get some extra laps before our feature tonight. As we're on board the 16A of Larry Pauling. Seven of Paul Hahn. He's second in this warm-up session. It looks like we're just about done. Oh, last second. Justin puts him into the wall to finish out our warm-up session. Alright, we're getting about wrapped up to start our feature here for 50 laps. It's gonna be a barn burner based on that that heat. It's gonna be a lot of single file, like Jacob said right there. It's gonna be these drivers trying to create momentum to get to pass them. It's just like Jacob was saying, he has to downshift in a second to get the momentum to carry him for the pass. So looks like we got all of our drivers gridded. We're about getting ready up to get our pace lap started. Ooh, get some of our drivers started to warm their tires up a little bit. We're going to go in our starting grid. So on the pole for tonight's feature, you got the 58 of Justin Wilson, followed by the 52 of Johnny Rapp. Starting third is the 18 of Nathan Gentry, followed by the 35 of Jacob Nickerson. That's 60 of Steve S, followed by 7 of Paul Hahn, 69 of Larry Pauling in 7th, and round out our field is the 83 of John Paul Arsenault. Alright, looks like we're getting ready to start this thing. And it looks like once again, 58 of Justin Wilson gets the jump. Looks like Johnny Rapp gets on the outside, followed by Jacob Nickerson in third. Looks like Nathan there fell back. Oh, looks like Jacob almost tank slap wrap there on the braking. Well, it sounded like Nathan had some problems going out of there. So we go back up front. Oh, the 52 of Johnny Rapp just door slammed the wall. As we're going about that single file back here. We get strung out. Battle between, once again, between the 69 of Larry Pauling and the 83 of Jean Paul Arsenault. Oh, he takes slaps Larry trying to get by him. Larry decides to give him the position there. That brings the 60 of Steve Vest back. Oh, looks like Larry thought about returning the favor right there. Oh, as John Paul gets tight. It's going to bring Larry back to the inside of him. He's going to bring the 60 of Steve Vest also along with it. Oh, something happened to Steve right there. The 18 of Nathan Gentry for 7th. We'll go back up front. Looks like Justin's already about half a straightaway from getting these. Oh, looks like something happened to Steve as he kind of pulls it off to the side. Oh, looks like we got a caution. Don't really see what happened there. I just don't know if it's where Steve just kind of pulled off. That's it kind of triggered the caution, so it's gonna rack us all back up. Oh, looks like the 52 of Johnny Rapp and the 58 of Justin Wilson having a little fun out there. Is there pup to tell? Should be about getting ready back and rack them back up. It looks like Steve's night is done. Alright, looks like we're going back to double file here. We're about ready to let him off again and again. Justin Wilson gets the jump. Looks like Johnny Rapp's keeping close distance. Oh, looks like we got a little bit of contact between 83 of John Paul Arsenault and 7th Paul Hahn. He's just got to let John Paul there. So it looks like the battle for first, it looks like it'd be the closest we've seen all night. Oh, go back up there. It looks like we've got a side-by-side between the 18 of Nathan Gentry and the 7 of Paul Hahn. Oh, looks like Nathan just kind of lost her right there. Oh, see if he gets it going. Yeah, he just kind of lets the leaders go by. We're going to go back up front. So it looks like Justin's pulling away once again. We're going to go on board with Johnny here. See if he can track down Justin. You can see here's how crazy this, how short corner this track is. Because they go back through the field. Like Jacob Nickerson, it's just kind of hanging tight in third. A3 of John Paul Arsenault and 7 of Paul Hahn just kind of battling out for fourth here. This looks like Justin's getting closer to put the 69 Larry Pauling a lap down. As he's getting up on Larry Harris, we're inching away, about halfway. 22, lap 22 of 50. So Johnny's right up on Larry here. Looks like the battle between Paul Hahn and John Paul Arsenault has again pretty much started to erupt once again. Looks like John Paul's starting to get tight. Let's go back up front. Oh, looks like Jean Paul just gets into the wall right there. We'll see how Justin can tiptoe around him. And he does, he just lets him go by. So I go back. Looks like that's not for position, but it looks like Nathan's trying to get underneath Paul there. As we're coming up lap 29 of 50. Looks like Justin puts Nathan another lap down while he's trying to also Paul Hahn here. So Justin's put the whole field up to third place, lap down. Lap 31 and 32. We're strolling out. We're going to go ahead and pull Jacob back into the booth here. Jacob, it's Cam in the booth again. You got me?
Oh. Yeah, I got you, Cam.
Looks like everybody's just kind of strung out. How you doing there?
I was a bit shocked because I saw the 89 barrel into the pit road, or 83, sorry. He barreled into the tires a little bit there in front of me. That kind of scared me, but no, I'm just cruising off by myself.
Yeah, it looks like Justin has put everyone a lap down up until you, so he's putting a good pace on there. It's like, how's the balance of the car doing for you so far?
Very tight, very, very tight.
Yeah, it looks like
it's like this thing will not turn anymore, and we're still like 15 laps to go.
Yeah, yeah.
But leave it to me. Somehow, every race I end up on an island, and how? In a 1.2 cautions out. In a 1.25 mile track, or 0.25 mile track at by myself. Oh, caution's out, I guess.
Oh, looks like John Paul just had
Oh shit!
another incident. Yep.
I don't know what happened. I saw him smash into the tire in front of me, but
Same here.
where's the field? Am I in the same race? Okay, there's the field. Okay. I sat here trying to figure out if I was in the same race or not.
Oh, I know, right?
Oh boy, but yeah, this is definitely this is a fun race. I'm enjoying it. I mean,
Uh-huh.
don't necessarily have the pace as the front runners, but I'm still sitting pretty in third with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't
I
know
see
what happened
Johnny
to
took
all.
tires.
Oh, is that what's going on? Is everyone in pits?
Yeah, Johnny took tires. I saw him go down.
Uh-huh.
I was half tempted to join him, but I'm gonna stick to my regular strategy. I just don't
Mm-hmm.
think that going through the field is worth it. But he has everybody behind us a lap down, so he might still be with us. I don't know how that works.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that wasn't good.
What?
uh, did you just hit Justin there, or
No, I don't think I did.
then I don't know what's going on in my system. I may have dropped everyone.
Oh. Oh my.
That's what I said too.
So is everybody just a ghost or what?
I don't know what's going on because I saw you go down pit road and come out and pretty much hit Justin. So I think something happened to my system.
I can tell you right now, I did not go down pit road, so.
All right. Interesting.
I'm going down pit road now, but.
Technical difficulties, folks. Trying a new system out. Apparently something's gone haywire. Uh,
Not the first half at least. I mean, it's a new system, a little bit of jitters.
mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna jump back into the old general chat.
Okay. So yeah, I don't know what's going on apparently, folks. So I just gotta end you off right here. Like I said, a brand new system, as you can tell, and something haywire when it happened. Because I don't know if exactly what's going on is actually what's going on. So So as of right now, I've got Justin still for first. Johnny's second. But my whole system's like completely foobarred now. So I don't know what's going on. So we'll try again next week, apparently. Thank you for holding out because the technical difficulties of a brand new system. So we'll get the points and everything up for you next week, and we'll keep plugging away at it. See, might be going back to the old system. I still got it. So, all right, thank you for joining me. We'll talk to you guys next week.